This is the all-new 2026 Hyundai Palisade. First, I'm going to review it. How does it look on the inside, on the outside? And then I'm going to be one of the first people in the world to drive it. City streets, highway, let's see what it does. Let's walk around this one. This is the Calligraphy, and of course, this is going to be the sexy one that everybody wants to see because it's got the most bells and whistles and gadgets. It doesn't mean that this is going to be the trim, the highest trim that more people are going to buy, but it's something to go off of. That way you can see what's capable, what's possible with all 6 of these gasoline trim levels and go from there. And I'm filming today thanks to Johnson Hyundai of Apex. They have hundreds of vehicles on ground for you to choose from, so give them a try. Go to johnsonhyundaiofapex.com. We're gonna get our interior first look here. When I'm doing my test drive, we'll look at some buttons and controls and see how convenient it is to drive one of these things. Does it have power third row seats? Absolutely, and second and third row are controlled by power right from that panel right there, so that's nice. Also, we have not Harman Kardon sound system, but Bose sound system, 14 Bose speakers. I love a Bose sound system, my wife loves it too. It's just premium sound, it's a premium feel. And then of course, once we get it into slow mode, it can reveal that third row seat, which we'll do soon. Look at all the controls right here. What does it mean? Well, it means you've got relaxation seat. It means that you've got massage seats. You've got a leg extender. Oh boy. So there's a lot you can do. You can control your seats from the side. I feel like from every different angle possible. There's a color head-up display right here. 12.3-inch display here. 12.3-inch display here. I've got the power. It's getting kind of hectic. 287 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque with the 3.5-liter V6 engine matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Of course, in 2025, I just did a video yesterday comparing the 26 against the 25. That had a 3.8-liter with just a little bit more horsepower and torque, but not much. It's not significant. This is a very efficient, very powerful engine. Let's walk around this one. Boy, the grille goes from side to side, seam to seam, and it's all rounded, almost like an electric vehicle. Isn't that really cool? I like the lines, and this is really interesting how it's got a pronounced hood right here, and it goes down and over, and then relatively flat with a few accent panels. We've got projector headlights right here. The daytime running lights, those turn into the turn signals. That's just a really, really cool way to do it, and you know, Hyundai goes kind of nuts sometimes. Oh yeah, very interesting. It's got silver bumper accent here. We've got radar technology, a surround view camera, and then camera technology right here in the window as well. Lots and lots of safety features. We'll see those when we're looking at the window sticker. 21-inch wheels, that's huge. That's the largest size that they make in this one. Really digging that two-tone design, that's nice. Silver accent down below. We've got automatic lock and unlock on the front doors, black on the pillars, silver on the top of the windows, and then this is a design of body color along with gloss black. 2 different spots where you can see the turn signals there. There's the blind spot indicator, and it has the cutout right here. I really like that. Silver roof rails, 2 different panels of glass so that everybody gets light. Everybody can see. Let there be light. It's a beautiful, beautiful design. Do you like the new redesign versus 2025? I encourage you, if you haven't seen the 25, just check out my AutoJeff Reviews video. I'll post that at the end of this one, comparing the 2 generations. It's really neat. LED lights. Oh, I love that design. That is really cool. Look what's interesting here is we've got a hidden wiper. Comes down from there, digital rear view camera. How about the spoiler design here? It's got some character. Palisade written across with the big Hyundai logo, a backup camera washer to go with that backup camera. This is also hands-free. It has backup sensors, hands-free power liftgate as well, which is nice. Here we go, 19.1 cubic feet of space behind here, so it's enough to store things for sure. You can have 1 seat up, 1 seat down. We all know that, but I'm just telling you how you configure with versatility. Get up in there so we can see. Good place to put the tonneau cover. We got extra storage room in here. When you have an SUV or a truck, you're looking for the most storage room possible, so that's one way you could do it. What could I do with these seats right here? Well, let's fold them all down at the same time. Okay, sure, why not? Oh, that's nice. So we can have that one up, this one down, a lot of space, almost 90 cubic feet of space all the way through here. It's very nice. We've got tie downs. That's for maybe a cargo net. Tie down right there. Cup holders, excellent. USB-Cs, and you can control your seats in the third row. Good window right there. It has a sunshade in the second row, so that's an extra bonus right there. 12-volt circular on this side, and so many different controls. We can do so much with these seats. You can slide them forward, you can go up, you can go down. I can make them go back up. That way I can test out the third row. Here I'm just testing out the headroom and the legroom. It's very good back here. A lot of headroom for the third row, so I appreciate that. I can also recline my seat a little bit. And here's an example of the electronic seat going up. Rise, Lord Vader. And see here, if I've got it all the way back, there's a little bit of butting up between my knees and the back of the seat, but that's okay. These seats are very comfortable, by the way. You'd be fine in the third row. Let's talk about all this space. Look at the headroom in the second row. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. We got the Pendaflex. Now it is missing from 2025 the double layer of the net. It has a little one that might fit an iPhone. That would be nice to have. It's got a storage bin that pops out here. That is really cool. I've also got a relaxation seat so I can really get comfy, and this might be a slow demo, but it could be worth it. So you can relax, chill out. I can also move. Remember how my knees were kind of touching the back of the seat? I can go forward now more, and I still have plenty of room back here. So see, that's very nice. Some other second row features. I mentioned the sunshade, but here's it in action. Oh, it's hooked. I'm hooked on phonics. I'm hooked on this Palisade. Soft touch panel here, really interesting. It's almost like a fabric, but it's not. Silver right here, silver for all those Bose speakers. We got 14 of them. We identified one. You can put your cell phone here, put your cup right there. I can adjust the seat this way. There's a lot going on here. And feel this. Well, I'm feeling it, but you'll just have to take my word for it. It's very soft, good plush seat with some support to it. So I think that's a bonus. I like having this right here because you can get up into it if you have back trouble, knee trouble, hip trouble. The backbone's connected to the knee bone. The knee bone's connected to the head bone. I know that's not right, but I didn't do good in anatomy. So we've got a plug-in right here. Excellent, lots and lots of room. Great visibility here. We can adjust the seats this way. This is what the dash looks like. Isn't that nice? One pane of glass. Here's our controls up here, so we can control the air, and our heated and our cooled seat right up here. It's got microphones, air vents, big pane of glass right up here. So much room. Again, just keep in mind that Calligraphy is going to have more options, and it's going to have a higher price than the other 5 trim levels. You might start to go with something like the SE, the SEL, XRT, maybe the Limited, maybe the SEL Premium. We've got, oh, nice. So memory seats right there, power folding mirrors. See that cutout there? That helps you see. It's got leather wrap steering wheel. Here's the horn. Very nice. It's kind of like, and driver attention alert. So if you're not focused, if you're being distracted, it might tell you, hey, we can't see you. That kind of thing. I've got head-up display that comes out right here, so that's a nice thing to see. Oh, I see it. I love a head-up display. It really is easy because you don't have to look down from where you're driving. Again, here's our leg extender, massage seating. Go up, go down. We got the relaxation seats, twist and turn, 4-way lumbar support. And yes, there's even massage seats. I think that the bolstering is really good on here. I'll show it on the test drive too. Little metallic accents right here, not Metallica. Calligraphy. See, that's a very, very soft headrest there. We can open up these panels. Let's go to 0.5 mode so you can see everything it's capable. That's as far as the front panel goes. And then we've got air that goes, or I'm sorry, light that goes all the way to the back. Let's shut that too. And then see, the sun comes down. When the sun goes down, ah, na, 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 na. I find that the controls are very simple here. We can go through our information just by clicking on this, and then we can scroll down right here to see other information pieces. Are right here, the pedal shifters, the plus and minus. That way we can drive more involved. I think this is the craziest thing ever. The push button start, you got to get used to that one. It's over here on the stalk. You twist it right here to go to push park, twist it for drive and for reverse. Isn't that cool? In here, if I want to store things, it opens automatically. Good place for a GoPro, Good room in here. It's about hand deep. How deep is a frog's pond? Knee deep, knee deep. Use it on your kids. Got the vertical accent pieces right here, UV-C, and then USB-C. Big cup holders, I like that, and the wireless charging pad. Yes, there's extra room underneath here. You can put your DJI mics, your GoPros, all that stuff. I got 2 different levels. That's a small one. I don't know what you'd put there, but something small. I like that open design though. Huge plus, we've got these climate control buttons down here separated from the multimedia. I really like that feature. Cooled seats, yes, I need that today. Dual temperature controls is nice. The different drive modes will go from eco to normal to sport to my drive, so you can customize it. We'll stay in eco, I guess. Why not? This is 12.3 inch. This is 12.3 inch. So I can go to a lot of different information and see what kind of driver assistance, highway driving assist driving on a highway according to the set speed and distance while keeping the vehicle centered in the lane. Lane change assist, speed change, that's nice. Dash cam, excellent. I'll take it, okay. And then climate. So a lot of different things that we can adjust on our own. How about ambient lighting? The brightness, color, link to the drive mode. I like that idea. Got a little Hall & Oates here. Whoa, whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. It's got Bose and Bose center point. So crystal clear, perfect surround sound, all the small things. So yeah, I could keep singing that, but there's a lot you can do on here. Advanced voice commands as well, and I can see the digital rear view mirror or the regular mirror, whichever one you want. I like this. It's got garage door opener programmings right here. You can adjust this right here, the digital camera. The light is right there. There's the adjustments for the moonroof panels, and got a lighted visor that goes all the way across. You have to trust me, it goes all the way across. I just got the seat in the way. How about that visibility right here? It's pretty darn good. This is an excellent, excellent redesign. I'm very impressed with it, and I wonder what you'll think as well. As I start my 26 Palisade drive, I'm reminded that the front windshield and the front windows have laminated glass, so it's gonna soundproof it. They've got more soundproofing on the carpets, under the engine, in the seams, so it should be a nice quiet ride. And at 27 miles an hour, I'm definitely hearing it. Now granted, I know we have to go faster for a real test, but here's my first impression is the steering. I found that the steering is very smooth. It just turns, it doesn't turn like a sports steering wheel, like it goes every single second that you go. It has a little bit of give in it. Watch this. See, I go this way, go this way. It's got some play, but it's very, very smooth. And what about if I have to pull out into traffic? Well, it's a 3.5 liter V6 engine matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Has paddle shifters so I can drive it more simulated. But if I need to pull out into traffic like this, not a problem at all. It's got some chops to it. So that 3.5, it's 287 horsepower. Please keep in mind that you can choose the ICE, internal combustion engine. That one's available now at dealerships like it is at Johnson Hyundai of Apex right now. But the hybrid will be available. You'll get more gas mileage, more power, so that could be a choice that you want to make as it becomes available closer toward the end of the year. What about if I go up a hill getting onto a highway? Just a little tiny bit of a lag there. And we're already at 60. Let's hear if it smooths out. Yeah, it's nice and quiet. I'll tell you, it's smooth. It really does, in a lower scale, feel like it's gliding across the road. And I don't hear a lot of engine noise. I don't hear a lot of wind noise either. I've got 2 panes of glass that I can open up. This one's opened up for my GoPro. But I'll tell you what, you don't hear a lot of noise. This is a very, very quiet ride at 60. You know what I really like on this Calligraphy? Of course, you can get different seating surfaces and textures and styles, but this one right here has the Napa leather, so it's premium. It has heated seats, cooled seats, massage seats, and it has the relaxation seats, so I can literally chill out here if I wanted to, just kind of doing my thing. The seats work really quick going up and down. It can twist, it can turn. I like that. And of course, if we're stopped and, you know, we can recline into that relaxation island mode. That would be nice too. But that seat motion was really, really quick, so that's nice. I find that the headrest has good comfort. It's probably 70% soft, 30% firm, maybe 75% soft. I'm gonna bump that up. It's also got some bolstering on the sides, real chunky right here, so it does kind of lock me into my seat, which is a nice little touch there. Very comfortable. And the handling is nice, going around turns. I love having the matching 12.3-inch screens. That's super cool. And then the other thing you can do is when you've got your turn signal on, you'll be able to see what's on the side of you. I don't know if you can see that there. Got the head cam on right now. But it shows what's in your, there we go, what's in your side, on your blind spot side. That was only 13 miles an hour, but it took a bump just fine. You know, like a little speed hump or whatever. You don't want to speed over those kind of things for safety's sake. This one also tells me right here, it says on my head-up display that there's a stop sign right there. That is really cool as well. I like the space in here. If you notice, it's really wide. Now this vehicle is 2.5 inches longer than the previous generation, 2.7-inch longer wheelbase. I think it has a fantastic drive. It's very quiet. And look, it's very, very wide, very spacious. So I can touch here, but when I get to here without stretching, I get that far. This is a really interesting pattern too. I don't know. I just think it's very modern, very almost like avant-garde or something like that. Very modern. Like, what do you think? What's your inspiration for this? So many different textures, colors, styles, things like that. So we can hear the engine. It levels off. It really levels off now. Now it's super quiet. And the handling is really good. It glides through butter on a turn, and that's what it feels like. It's so smooth. And like I said, the steering here, see, I got a little bit of play in here. So in other words, I turn the wheel, I don't make a mistake. No, it's got play to it. Oh, this is so nice. I really, really enjoy this ride. The thing I'm most impressed with is the quietness of it. You'll have to test it out and tell me what you think as well. And then we hit our 60. We're gonna level off right there. But again, it's got good pickup if you need to, so it'll be fine going up a hill, merging into traffic, pulling out, going around mountain turns. I don't think that would be a problem. Not that you're gonna take this in the Himalayas or anything along those lines, but I really think that this is gonna be a fine highway drive as well. I'm purposely going over a little bit of a bumpy road here, a little bit of a bumpy stretch, and it just handled the little divots in there just fine. I'm really impressed with this one. I don't want to sound, yeah, that's quiet too. I don't want to sound like too much of a fanboy because I don't have a lot of experience with the Palisade, but I'm going to tell you that this might be a 3-row SUV that you want to put on your list. I think this is very, very worthy of consideration. And there's a big range of trim levels for the gasoline, big range of pricing as well. So you can go to the high 30s all the way to the middle 50s. So big giant range. Just depends on if you want SE, SEL, XRT, SEL Premium, Limited, or Calligraphy. It's all up to you. Sirius XM Channel 8.
Okay.
She just goes, okay. There we go. Oh, you just been rickrolled. Together forever, forever to pass. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. You've been rickrolled. Here's the Palisade Calligraphy. You can get it in front wheel drive or all wheel drive. So that's something you might want to think about. How about that color? Ecotronic gray. Very, very sparkly. Like that, see? Very, very sparkly. So let's go to our warranty. And our features. I always suggest just stopping the video when you want to learn a little bit more. Look at all those safety features. It's so comprehensive. Powertrain technology, By the way, it says rear tow hitch, 5,000 pound tow capacity on the gasoline. The hybrid will be 4,000 pounds. So that might be something you want to look at. We've got 2 different panels to look at here. Remember, we've got the hands-free power lift gate. That's the kick gate, we'll call it. And then more comfort and convenience. There's so much comfort, so much convenience. Go all the way down. We're gonna start our pricing at $54,000 on this particular one for the front wheel drive. That comes over here. We've got a few extra options on this one just to kind of finish it out and add some value. Final price, 56,225. Here's the fuel mileage on this one, 19 in the city, 25 on the highway, 21 combined. And remember, this is at Johnson Hyundai. Go to johnsonhyundaiofapex.com and see all their inventory. They have a ton. Thanks for watching, everybody. What do you think about the new Palisade? How about that calligraphy? It's got tons of bells and whistles and bougie options. It's bougie. All right, I'm at AutoJeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Threads, and I hope to see you there. Peace. If you like more Hyundai content and more Hyundai videos, more, then click on the Hyundai playlist. I've separated all of my brands by playlist, so find the one you like best, and I'm glad you're here watching.